I was thinking, the other day that, I don't watch the news, you guys. I'm not a news watcher. I don't watch TV, period, really. I'm not a big TV person. Um, so I'm not really abreast to all the latest stuff. But what you'll find, and what I have found, being not a big news enthusiast nor a big TV watcher, is that even though I don't keep up with the latest stats on what's going on in the media, I find it really funny that, and I do watch social media, so I'm abreast to what people are discussing and what the high notes of what's going on or what's being conveyed as to what's going on in the world. But I find it very interesting that many of the topics, even though I might not be privy to them when they drop, like when the media first announces them, all I've got to do is scan and hear the high notes of the topics, and I'm able to regurgitate that information. Isn't that interesting? I thought that was so interesting. And I thought, wow, how could it be new then? How could it be new? How could it be new news if I could hear a snapshot of it? I don't care what it is. If I could get a one-liner or even spend 5 minutes hearing the concept of it in the media, and then I have somewhat of a full understanding of it. So much so that I can fit in to what everybody else is talking about and engage in that discussion. Isn't that amazing? Any newsworthy conversation that is on the social media or in the news today, all you need is 5 minutes max discussing it. Hearing people's perspectives, or even hearing the fundamentals to what's going on from the media, which is somebody else's perspective. And you've got a pretty hefty understanding of it. That's amazing to me. And it made me think, all of my biblical studies, it made me think about all of the different studies in metaphysics that I've pondered. These things I've had to ponder for a significant amount of time, y'all. These things I've pondered spiritually, all of my spiritual ponderings, I had to ponder and kind of sit within and rest within and wrestle with, and then go about life and look around and try to find remnants of it in anything that I experience in waking life to cross-reference to see it active, and then use these activities to help me learn them. All of these spiritual ponderings, y'all, it's taken years to get. I could not have come before you in my 20s. I mean, I could have, but I would be nowhere near as seasoned as I am now. I needed all the experiences to get me vetted, to vest me, to get me seasoned and acclimated and comfortable in this world of spirit. Yet I can look on the news at any given day, at any given moment, and I can spend 5 minutes or less hearing about any world event, and I can go back and I can speak intelligently to it. That is amazing. If that doesn't speak volumes. But you wouldn't realize how important that is unless you spent a lot of time learning something. The only reason I see the importance in that is because I know I've spent a lot of time learning theological concepts. I spent a lot of time tilling spiritual ideologies in my mind. I've spent a lot of time walking the paths of life. It's interesting. So, yeah, it's very interesting where we are, and if you don't pay attention, it'll go right over your head. It'll fly right over your head.